So short video today, I've got a cross dissolve, but this actually could be any kind of transition between two clips. What I'd temporarily like to do is be able to see the media without the transition in place, so I can grade the two clips. So let's have a look at what I mean. Here we go. I have no way to see the media from clip A without the edit dissolving straight into clip B. We could of course remove or delete the transition from the clips, go into the color page, grade the media, go back into the edit page and then reapply a dissolve, but this is just silly and completely unsustainable as a workflow. And actually this doesn't show all of the media used to create the dissolve from both clips. And we can see here on the graphic quite what would be missing from each clip. Keep watching, and at the end we'll have a couple of little extra tricks which hopefully will help you grade what I also like to call hidden media in your timeline. So with the playhead over clip A here that you want to grade, just click the little button which is called the Unmix button. And what this does is temporarily disables the transition and allows you to see all of the media from clip A that's needed to create the transition. Then when you move on to clip B, you'll see all the media at the head of the clip that you need to create the transition with clip A. Once done, just switch the Unmix back off and you're sorted. The transition will reappear. So extra few tips, as I mentioned. You can see here that I've got a few clips on different video tracks in the edit page. If I go over to the color page, you'll see the top one here on V2, and I can grade it quite happily. But I can't see the clip underneath on V1. What you could do, as before, you could quickly use the Unmix button, and pressing this will reveal the clip below on V1, and you can grade it quite happily. Switch it back off, and the media on V2 is what you see when you play through your edit. What happens though if this is actually the kind of inverse of what you want? This is a bit more of a real world situation for me. I'll often have clips that are on V2 that are not part of the current edit. So for example, they could be alternative shots that the editor picked out in case the director or maybe the producer wants to swap these in at a later date to the edit that's currently on V1. In this situation, you really want to keep all of the clips on V2 disabled because what you're actually grading is the edit as it stands on V1. You could, of course, disable each clip individually, very time consuming, or in the edit page you could disable the track, but there is an easier, quicker way for the colorist without leaving the color page. So if you just go up to the timeline viewer here, you can click on the video track and bingo, it's temporarily disabled the track as a whole and removed any media on V2 from the thumbnails view. Click that video track again and it will become visible back in the thumbnail view. You can then crack on and grade them, no troubles. Job done. Hopefully that was useful. See you on the next one. Thank you very much.